So there are a couple of sections of Call Me Maybe that we need to learn. So first of all, starting hand position, you'll see that this is middle C right here. Our right hand is going to start on G5. That means our first finger is on the G here, and then we're going to place all of our fingers reaching all the way up to this high D, or what we call treble D. Our left hand, you find middle C there, is also going to be on G5. So our fifth finger is going to go to bass G here and is going to reach all the way up to middle D. So if we play these two fingers together, we get the sound of the two G's together. And these fingers, if you play from the left to the right, should all sound the same. That's G5. The entire piece is played in G5. So our hands never need to move from this position. The introduction is played like this. So the left hand has a 1 on D, which is the note above the middle C ledger line, and 3 on B. The notes are tied together. So the first two bars, we have two whole notes tied together for 8 beats total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The right hand is going to play first finger G for all 4 of those bars on Ta at a nice steady beat. Okay, if we're playing slower, it might be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we were playing that to speed, it might sound like this. Which is about how fast you're playing the main verse. Now, you're doing a great job on the main verse, so you can just keep that up. But remember, we're playing left hand, starting third finger on the B. That's the entire first page, and other than the introduction, you've learned all of that, okay? So then we get to the chorus. You may have also noticed I'm not playing to the rhythm on the page. I'm playing to the rhythm on the song. So I've written the rhythm for you with a straight rhythm to help you learn it. But when you go to play it, especially because you like to sing along, you're going to want to play according to what you're used to hearing, and that's fine. So that's a hybrid between working by sight and working by ear. So for the chorus page, again, we're staying in our G5 position. And we're going to verify again that our first finger right hand's on the G, left fifth finger is on the bass G. This is where things get tricky. You can see the notes jumping between the left hand and the right hand, from bass clef left to treble clef right. So just to cover the first 4 chunks, the first chunk is, hey, I just met you. So you're going to go G, B, D, G, D. That's 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, or right, left, left, right, left. So once you've practiced that, you can see it on the keys. Watch my fingers. Once it's up to speed, it might sound like this. Okay? The second chunk, and this is crazy. It's going to be B, B, D, B, G, Notice we're going from the left to the right. 3, 3, 1, 3, 1. That's chunk 2. Once you've mastered that, you move on to chunk 3. 3 and 4 are quite a bit simpler because they're both in the right hand. G, B, C, B, G, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1. And the fourth chunk, so call me maybe, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, G, B, A, G. Once we've got that, we put the first 2 chunks together and then the third and fourth chunk together. So the first 2 chunks sound like this. And the third and fourth chunks together sound like this, all right hand. And once we've got those down and we understand what to play, we put the whole thing together. If you can figure that part out, the rest of it becomes a lot simpler because it starts repeating, but sometimes with slightly different rhythms. So the next section, starting at bar 37, will look really, really similar. Except for a couple of half notes, is pretty much exactly the same. Then we move on to that next section, and actually this is almost a full repeat of what we've played in the first 2.5 lines. Now the second half of this is where things change, okay? We've got those 8th notes coming up, and as a reminder, that means we have a divided beat. So you're going to have G, B, D, G, G, D. So it's that G, G. That's your T, T, which is a little bit faster than your ta, okay? Exactly 2 TTs in a ta. So other than a couple of half notes and 8th notes happening in some of the repetition, you'll notice that if you can figure out bars 29 to 36, so just those first 4 chunks, will get you most of the chorus. Work at that, learn that, and you will have almost the entire chorus, at which point you will have the whole piece. Master all of this, and then we can look at doing the expanded piece with the bridge. Good luck.